In this episode, I'm going to teach you how to do some of the coolest magic tricks ever, so you can amaze your friends and blow their minds. So here we go. I'm Jonas Jost. Let's magish. Super cool trick using a smartphone. Somebody picks a random playing card. Now, this card can be any card they like. Let's say that one. You don't even need to know what it is. The card goes back on to the top. We give it a quick shuffle to lose the card into the deck somewhere. And we're going to use the smartphone to try and find your card. Hopefully this works. I don't know, it doesn't always work. Hopefully this works. Check it out. I'm going to take the phone. I'm going to remove that card from the phone, and fingers crossed, it's your card. Cool, right? Here's the secret to the iPhone or the smartphone card trick. It's really cool. You need a smartphone that's big enough to cover one playing card. So the playing card needs to be able to hide behind the phone like that. That's really important. My case that I have on my phone actually makes it just big enough to hide the card. Here's what we start off with. You need a background. I'm using this red one. You put your camera on, and you take one playing card and you actually take a photo of that playing card. Don't know if you can see that, I hope you can, but let me do that real quick and then I'll show you. Take a photo of the playing card like that, and that needs to look like that on your phone, and then you take the card away and you take one more photo. This is a little bit of preparation, but it's well worth it. You take one more photo just of the background without the card. So now I've just got a red background, so I've got those two photos. Red background and the playing card. Now I have to open that in my Photos app, and let's see what we've got there. We've got several. Yeah, we've got the card, and the next shot, the empty red backdrop. Those are the two shots you need. So open the photo with the card in it. Okay, that's where you start. Then you can click your phone off and you can put it aside. You're ready to go. We're prepared to do the trick. They can pick any card they like. You can even shuffle first. It doesn't matter which card they take out. Okay, I was just showing off. But they can literally take any card you want, or they want, I should say. You don't need to know what it is. They've taken the Ace of Hearts. That's an easy one. Great. Card goes back onto the top of the deck, and we're going to control the card, make it a little bit deceptive as to where it's gone by giving a quick shuffle. First card off, the rest of the cards in a messy way come over the top, and then we're going to do that one more time. Right now we're bringing it back to the top from the bottom. The last few cards we need to count one at a time, and boom, there it is, back at the top. They don't know that. You put your phone on top of your cards. You click it on, and the first thing that should appear is the picture of the card. Great. Now here's the secret move. When you take the phone off, you also have to take the top card off with the phone. So you slide that card under the phone and you hold them together like that. But nobody's allowed to see that. Put the deck away, and now here's the secret move. When I slide my thumb down the photo, it actually swipes to the next photo. And at the same time, I'm going to pull the card from behind the phone forward. So it looks like you're literally pulling a card out of the screen of the phone. It's a really cool trick. And then all you need to do is show them the card they chose. This will blow their minds. Turn your phone off and you're good to go. A little hungry. Really like this trick though. It's great. All you need is a spoon. Check it out, super cool trick. That is weird. Right, really fun trick, and all you need is a very special fork. And a napkin. Make sure you've got a napkin. So I use plastic because it's really easy to get these when you're at a barbecue or you're camping or whatever, wherever you've got these at a party, best place. We're going to do this with a set of new ones I've prepared, or should I say not prepared earlier. Now, very easy, you just be careful, you might get a parent to help you with this. You just have to break the spoon part off the handle, okay? That one's done. Awesome. With the fork, sometimes the fork prongs are a bit too long for the spoon to actually cover that. Not always, but sometimes they are. So what I've actually done with this one is I've carefully got a pair of scissors and cut them off just a little bit at the end. Maybe get a parent again to help you with that. Makes it a little easier. So you can see it's a lot shorter, and that way the spoon actually covers the entire fork properly, because that's very important. Now, your setup, I have the napkin as a special, you'll see why. I tuck it down here, so if you've got a napkin, that's great, even paper napkin, doesn't matter. And then from there, we're doing a little trick where we only show the front of the spoon and you're actually holding it like that. Okay, this is the only way this is going to work. You have to cover the fork completely and you don't show the sides, you only show it from the front, and really quickly go, really hungry, gonna have a spoon? Well, when the hanky comes in, you get rid of the spoon in your mouth. Because that covers you, and you just pretend like that was gross, and you'd get rid of the spoon bit, and everybody freaks out and goes, how did you do that? It's magic. Practice, practice. I love this one, my personal favorite. This is the magical change trick. If I have any change and all I have $1, all I have to do magically make change out of the 2 coins. Cool, right? Here's the explanation for this little magical change coin trick. It's really simple, but you need to set it up before you start the trick. That's important. So I've got 2 50-cent pieces and a $1 coin, Australian $1 coin, Australian 50-cent coins, and 2 of those. So here's the setup. You do like a little pinching action with your index finger and your thumb. You stack the 2 50 cents together and you grab them sort of in the middle. Not right at the ends, but in the middle, because at the end the $1 coin goes into that to cover the other 2 coins. And if you get the angle just right, showing that to somebody you're showing the trick to, maybe you're at a shop and you want to buy something and you need change, that's when this is perfect for just one person. You show them $1 and then you show the other hand nice and clean, like there's no other coins. You reach in and all you do is you actually just take the $1 coin away and split the other 2, and it looks like you've turned $1 into 2 50-cent coins. It's a very quick, very impromptu trick. Let me show you that setup again. The $1 has to cover the 2 50-cent coins. If I do the angle wrong, all of a sudden you can see the 50 cents behind it. So make sure you do the angle exactly right. You reach in and just split them apart, and it makes it look like you've magically made change out of your $1. Okay, you've been waiting for this one. How to make a coin disappear right in front of the audience's very eyes. You can do this close up, it works so well. Check it out. Take a coin, rub the coin on your elbow, and it actually just disappears. And then you bring it back from the schnoz. I know. Magic. Here's how to make a coin vanish right in front of somebody's eyes. It's a great trick because you can do it with any coin. I'm going to use 50 cents because for my hands that's a great size and you can see it. You hold it between your thumb and your forefinger on my left hand, and my right hand goes to grab the coin. Now this is called a French drop. It doesn't actually grab the coin, it covers the coin, and once you've covered it, it actually drops the coin into the hand. Close the hand off and you point to your right hand. You've got to point. That's important. Now you can just make it disappear from there if you want to, and then reach behind somebody's ear to make it reappear. Up to you, but I like to rub it on my elbow. So here's that action again. You cover it completely. Once you've covered it, it drops into your left hand. You pretend to take it in your right hand. Point at that. There's nothing in there. Point at that. Then you rub that on your left elbow. pretending to do magic. It disappears. Show that it's gone. And then you bring your left hand up to your nose, pinch your nose, and you just drop it. As you sneeze, you pretend sneeze. And it looks like, or feels like, it's just come out of your snotty nose. And you can wipe it on someone. They love that. This is called a French drop, but you have to practice this in front of a mirror lots. Magical cheese and bacon. Check this out. See how magical it is. Whoa. Ooh. It's a floating bacon roll. Pretty awesome, right? Now to eat it. So, here's the explanation to the magical floating bread roll. All you need is a bread roll, and you can do this at the dinner table. That's kind of the best place to freak out your family and friends, or a barbecue or anything like that. We need a napkin. It can be a paper napkin, but I like cloth napkins the best because they're a bit bigger. You need a bread roll, and the secret to this trick is one of these. That's right, a plastic fork. Dun, dun, dun. You can use a real fork, doesn't have to be plastic, but plastic is a bit lighter, and if you've only got plastic at like a garden party or barbecue, then this is what you want. Now, here's how this works. I hold the fork behind the cloth like that in my right hand, so you can set it up on the table like that. Nobody knows there's a fork in there. That's really important. You go to lift up the cloth, one on each corner, one hand on each corner, and you lift up the fork at the same time. Now, to show the cloth empty, you put the fork behind your arm like this, and then you can show the cloth empty. Ta-da, nothing there. Put the fork back behind the cloth like that, and you're good to go. Drape the cloth over the bread roll, and all you do is you stick the fork into the bread roll, and you are ready to levitate and do magic. Watch. Then you've got to animate the bread roll a little bit, like it's flying. Whoa, amazing. Sometimes if you don't poke it enough, it'll actually fall straight off the fork, so you've got to kind of poke it properly. And you can actually make it float right up and say hello over the edge, but make sure you don't go too far, because then you'll see the fork. And then to bring it back down for a landing, whoa, bring it back down onto the plate. Usually I just put my hand onto the bread roll a little bit, go, that was amazing, pull out the fork, lift up the cloth in one go, fold up the cloth with the fork still inside, and you're clean, and you're ready to actually eat your meal. Make sure you hit the like button to the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel Unreal Magic Workshop, and you might even see this little guy do a trick for you in the next episode. Not promising anything, because he's made of porcelain, but maybe, you never know. It's always possible. See you next episode. My name is Jonas Jost.